Hello everyone, my name is Nathan Roland Miller. I am a junior in industrial engineering, and today I'm talking about the experiences that I've gotten here in the Civic Engagement and Leadership Development Office and how they've helped me out in a variety of different ways throughout my time here. So my freshman year, I came to Purdue as a member of the Leadership for Social Change Learning Community. This was my first experience in the CELD office, and it really helped me find a home and a space to learn and grow, one that I still use to this day. One of the main focuses of the learning community was learning and discussing the 7 C's of change. The 7 C's is a leadership model that focuses on the different ways to bring about change. The model is built on 3 different value sets: individual, group, and societal values. These, with their specific focuses and terms, are the foundation for the idea that working together brings about change on a larger scale. Throughout my time as a student at Purdue, I have instances of using every single one of the C's, and each one is very important in their own different ways. For the presentation today, I will focus on congruence, common purpose, and citizenship to talk about each of the 3 main values and how they tie into something else that I am actively involved with: marching band. I joined the Purdue Bands and Orchestras as a freshman and will be going into my 4th year of blocking traffic and making loud noises. I've been fortunate enough to serve as a student leader for the trumpet section for the past few years and use these skills a lot in that role. But what is this role? As a student leader, myself and 11 others are responsible for teaching, selecting, and growing our 66-person section. We act as leaders, mentors, and friends, providing a community where we all work together and help one another to perform to the best of our ability. And all that starts at band camp in the middle of August. And this gets hot. I mean 90 degrees on a blacktop under the beating sun, marching back and forth hot. But my sophomore year, I got the special treatment. I was standing still, clicking sticks, just watching others do the marching, which was fine by me at that time. But then we had our student leadership team meeting that night, and we got talking. You see, we weren't being congruent in our actions, and people were noticing. We were expecting everyone else to do these taxing exercises when we weren't even doing them ourselves. Being congruent means that as an individual, we act consistent to the beliefs and emotions we hold important. We expected effort and respect, and we're not giving that back to our friends and our team. So our team discussed, identified, and the next day ran the same exercise. Only this time we were marching side by side, back and forth under the relentless sun. Individually, we had identified that the 150% effort that we expected was something that we should also do ourselves, and now acted in accordance to that expectation. And this identifying of one's values and self is important. Overall, change starts with yourself, not with expecting others to do it. Knowing, acting based on, and staying committed to your core helps focus your work. Having your individual values on lock helps you express to others what you want, which helps develop our next C, common purpose. For the student leadership team, it's easy. Our common purpose is to help our section reach whatever goals they set and we set, all while helping our family grow. For this section, it's put a unified group together to make one amazing sound and one amazing picture. And for the All-American Marching Band as a whole, it's showing up and showing out. A group's common purpose is their shared responsibility to collective aims, values, and visions. For each group I mentioned a moment ago, a core value is set in stone the minute we join the band. Put the best band on the field no matter what. We as our own groups devise our own values, other focuses, and things that we can all use to unite together. We develop our own visions and set our sights to striving for the highest together. Common purpose, along with the other group values, are essential to starting more movement in the direction of change. Rosa Parks didn't just decide one day to spark a revolution, but rather worked with her group and pushed for change together until it caught fire. Groups that work together united, even through conflict, will enact on a greater scale than groups suffering from division and non-unity. So now the next value is a little bit harder to pinpoint in the marching band, as it's harder to inspire citizenship on a large scale, at least in this definition. We aren't actively working to cause change to benefit others on large scales, but there are some things we do locally. We inspire change in our section. We grow as a group of people united together who will have friends and partners for years in the future. We achieve leadership skills and people skills and various other skills that will let us achieve at the highest level starting as soon as we graduate. But most importantly, we inspire the next generation of entertainers and musicians. We have the opportunities to impact high schoolers through partner trips, people everywhere as we march, whether on Halloween or on game days, with our music and with our stories. It's not just one group. It takes a village to cause change, and when multiple groups unite under a common goal, change is all but inevitable. One of the ways that I was able to cause change using these skills was in developing our trumpet section's community. Community is one of my core values, in that every interaction that I have or group that I'm in, making a safe place where our team can flourish and grow together is essential. It's something I strive to attain everywhere, and coming into college was no exception. In the section where I already had 65 other people to talk to, I was off to a pretty good start. But overall, things were a little bit off. Sure, seniors aren't required to be friends with freshmen by any means, but there was something else there that caused a disconnect between them and us. The sense of community was there, but very loosely, and that needed to change. Because I know that I value community, I was able to start acting in congruence with that value and identifying areas where changes could be made. As a student leader, I started to use that position to reach out and offer a home. I started talking to my friends, forming a group that united together under a common purpose to build a family. We in turn reached out together, pushing dinner nights, movie nights, and unity in our group. And as one group formed, another one for the incoming class formed as well. They united under the same value and reached out even further than I had been able to, building a community even stronger. Our group is now working as citizens of the section who have caused large-scale change that will continue to promote community for a long time to come. It wasn't me. It was me, my friends, all the groups, the section itself uniting together to build a family. So now that change has been done, that's it, right? We don't need to use those skills anymore, if only. But see, that's the great thing. Now that I have these skills, no matter where I go, I can identify things that need to change and how I can start to act. I still have one last season in the marching band, and I'm a member of the band service fraternity Kappa Kappa Psi. I'm staying involved with Ace Food Pantry and Boilers in Action, and I know that out there's a job waiting that I know I'm prepared to take on.